All right, so I created out of all of my levels for the 30-minute triangle. And as I was looking for potential sales, I knew it would come at some particular time. I just, of course, was unaware of when. And so I too wanted to see if I could still get some potential entries. And so I believe dropped down to approximately the 2-minute, and there's a trend line missing. Anyways, I look to enter here, and then as I see that price had it reversed. And so I figured, well, let me start to just trap this, because maybe this is just a pullback for the continuation up. And I still kind of had in mind that this zone up here, well, these two gray zones were just strong levels to be in between, just because looking in the past, there's just been minimal activity that happened. So after there was a violation here, I'm unsure which time frame it was. I went in for another buy. And again, still looking over here at the MACD, I'm still seeing that there is some bullish, bullish with the bullish momentum. However, I am starting to see that price is beginning to taper. However, or excuse me, volume is beginning to taper. However, I'm thinking, or I have thought that, it would still give at least another push up for the buy before going the opposite direction. So didn't do anything more, just continue to watch price. Price did come up here. Probably if I would have went for the 1-to-1, could have got it. However, price began just doing something different here. I noticed that as well, that there was a break of the MACD. So then I really was kind of like, all right, I guess price is going to do something different. So I just began to start trapping this, which ended up being a 10-minute triangle. I know these are a lot of lines and it may be confusing. However, just doing my best to keep track of price as it's moving. Although I'm in backtest, I can stop at any time. But anyways, went ahead and identified this as the 10-minute triangle, as well as the 10-minute impetus. I let price just continue to play out again, as I was thinking about, okay, well, I'm in this particular area of rarity. So yeah, then got down here. I noticed once price shot through here, again, looking at the MACD momentum, or bearish momentum, as well as it being currently bearish. So I trapped that and entered the market here, went into some drawdown. Now I'm just now discovering two prices below the 200. Again, I'm on a 2-minute time frame, so I don't look to like on the higher time frame. So I always say luckily, but I trapped here and was able to get the sale. However, in hindsight, just looking that I didn't trap this correctly, because it did make a higher high. So luckily I did set the stop loss higher ups to absorb that. So I was able to get a 1-to-1, 1.25 or 1-to-117 on that. So approximately about a 1-to-1. So I let price continue with that impulse just because I saw minimal pullbacks. And so for this one, I thought that the pullback had completed, which it hadn't. And I had put in a position for a sale for a 1-to-2. Yeah, didn't get that one. So I just began to trap again. And then I began to notice that there is a loss in volume in the MACD. And so too, just thinking that there was still a potential, just a small, I don't know, what's the right words, that there was room for at least another push down, because I've got this volume although volume is tapering, maybe just a quick 1-to-1. Greed got to me. I went in for a small 1-to-2, and luckily I was able to to capture it. And so, yeah, that's just where I stopped as price began to just to consolidate. And I'm also in a zone here. This was one of my 15-minute frequency levels, which I'm just now thinking about that price is currently in. So this is just something to, again, be mindful of to in the future. These zones are here for a purpose, and I need to be aware of them. I also have the MACD beginning to taper off. So I could be looking for, it could be a pullback for a possible sale because price is currently bearish. However, there is some bullish momentum, and I have the expectation that price could potentially cross the zero line, maybe for a pullback and then continue down.